Hey guys, Swirl here, and today I feel like letting out a secret. My secret is that I have found out that I have been abused. It's not really a secret anymore, so I already guys told you, but I really wanted to go for this video explaining how upset I am. And explain how sick I am with the same thing. Oh my god. Okay. Disclaimer, this video wasn't on stage or anything. Please understand, this is extremely real. It's not fake. And if someone decides to just say, oh, you're faking, you want attention, then you're not okay. Obviously, it's not fake. And I'll explain how. So basically, I went on a second ago, and there was one video I stumbled upon about abuse. And sadly, all the signs matched perfectly in my family. So, yeah. That's now. But before, how was it exactly? Well, things used to be different before. My family wasn't as abusive in the beginning, to be honest. It used to be okay, actually. We used to be friends, we used to be nice, we used to go, like, a lot outside in the past, we used to explore each other. We used to be not drunk, we used to be happy and all that. I'm not drunk, though, but my grandpa is. So, yeah. Basically, the beginning of I guess you could say, the other years, I guess you could say that, I believe, last year, around April is when I had major anxiety issues, with something I don't want to really talk about because it's personal. But basically, my dad, mom, sisters, and brother, and grandpa wouldn't let me wash my hands. They would constantly purposely go to, because apparently I wasted a lot of water. So unfortunately, I was pretty much stopped many times, and I was really saddened by that. And sadly, because of all of this, it made me so different. I had major issues with my mental health, and my mental health worsened over the months. Like I said, I got major depressive disorder. My phone broke. The only phone I loved ever broke. My CD card broke. I lost I lost my chance to get those DVDs with my dad being stupid and being selfish. Then I lost Dipper. Then I had major issues with nightmares and just scary dreams and overall having issues with sleep. October and December were all a struggle for me, and it's been so hard for me. And it's been such a struggle for me, and I have to just say something today. After a while, during these months, they were starting to get more aggressive and abusive, and I'll explain how. This is when they were starting to get abusive. I think around August, Lisa told me, stop steaming in your chair, we're trying to sleep. Or there was one time my mom told me, my mom was threatening me pretty much, was threatening me and all that. Pretty much, obviously the sad part was that nothing got good, and honestly, it was a really hard year for me. Yeah, last year was the hardest for me, especially having to overcome obstacles, overcome my fears, overcome my delusions, everything. It was just so hard for me. And yes, I do have major disorder, autism, and that's it pretty much. That's all I have. And I'm just sad all the time. I'm really upset over my family is like now. And here, fast forward this year, what happened was really shocking this year. Well, I think it was by the time it was, I think July. Yeah. And my dad threw all of our toys out, sadly. And I lost my customs, most of the good customs I really enjoyed. And sadly, I lost them. I was blowing my eyes out because I was finding out our dad was abusive. I was really upset. But over time, I kept being really kind of, pushed around by everyone. And what wasn't helping was that Mina was basically toxic for me. A lot of couriers abusing me to get advantage of me, The June 11th accident where they decided to just betray me and backstab me on online chat. Basically, I already told you what the chat was about, pretty much, I had girls' videos. We could play some, and I played the actual thing with the Queen and me, and I wanted to play it, but then didn't play. So I decided to come back and tell them, okay, let me get Korea and get the place thing I want. And then, well, guess what? She decided just to pull tablets without my permission, and of course, thanks to her, I got to wait so long. And when I come back, they say, I'm retired. And then I come back and see there's episodes playing other people's stuff. So therefore, they were actually lying. So, that's wonderful. And that's just sad. That's where the abuse began on me. I kept being abused, hated, sent sexual messages, was sexualizedly, in a DM chat, sexualized. It was just awful for me. And the fact people treated me horribly on the Amino wasn't right. I also had many toxic friends there. Well, the only toxic friend wasn't there. The only friend I actually really liked was Kai. Kai, I gotta say something to you. Thank you so much for being my friend. I hope you're doing better. You deserve better. May God bless your soul. I hope you're okay with your autism. I hope your autism remains forever with you, along with mine. I hope things get better for you. So basically, for the sad part is that, unfortunately, all of this really didn't work out for me, and my friends ignored me. We were in the group chat, and Karen friends were friends ever since May. But ever since that Clover the bitch came in, like I call her as a nickname, she ruined my entire friendship with Karia, because she doesn't want to report it with different place anymore, and she couldn't hang with me, and she got more often with Clover. Unfortunately, they kept talking and talking and talking, and the sad part was, they talked to me about of things that annoy me, uncomfortable to delete them, and obviously, let's just say that Karia and Clover weren't listening to me. And sadly, one day I got a DM chat. Well, I actually DM'd the chat, Clover, and I told her, hey, can we talk? And let's just say that she, called me toxic, and just said nothing good about me. And I can understand that. Honestly, I'm not toxic. A toxic person is someone who keeps, be hateful and mean, and that's pretty much what as people are like. So please don't even get me started on them. Versus someone who is bad with evil intentions, and it's just not okay. A toxic person is like that. You probably tell I was really saddened by that news. And I was watching the Garden Falls a few crossovers by the time, so I was really feeling upset. And after this, I just cried, and it was like Emmanuel Dipper calling me toxic. I was just so done with life. I was just stressed that day, and I didn't talk to anyone that day. And guess what? Everyone started to me even more. On Amino, I was getting constantly just problems with people, with proof and all that. I was just getting so many problems. And lastly, one event on Amino let me to leave it after I was accused of attacking haters. Because, hey, we all toxic here. Except, bitch. That's what Amino was telling me. And obviously, Clover and Kiri weren't nice. And they called me toxic. Because, basically wrote out the fiction about the pretending social haters. It wasn't that they're haters. I did a disclaimer. It was a way to start drama. Jesus. Read the disclaimer, damn it. Obviously, that's pretty much happened. And they didn't read it. And I knew I was going to get banned. So obviously, I did not come back. I let me know, and I'm glad I did, because it wasn't fair for me. However, I do have people there who had, Jensen and Crash, but it wasn't sorted by my idols by that time. I remember, first of all, my favorite idol person that wanted to draw Evil Dipper for me, and she did do that, but then, after not drawing, I told her I was depressed and out of memory, and she accused me of guilt tripping. I was guilt tripping. I was only skipping on drawing because I can't draw Evil Dipper. Okay, I can't draw Dipper that well. I tried drawing, but I do try my best to draw him. He's not that great, but I do try. I can, but it doesn't look great as in the show. So please understand that. And sadly, I felt like this a lot, and it's just don't talk about things on the like that. It's so dangerous. Jeez. And the sad thing is, my family wasn't even better along with school. School was like, work, 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 work. While my family was like, hey, bitch, you suck. Or even it was like, be perfect, be perfect. And it was like, oh, let's hate, rant, drama. Basically, everyone tusking me and not giving me a break. To put it in words, I felt like they were pines, but everyone beat me down. That's basically how I felt like. I felt small and terrible. I knew what to do. And I knew the only way to stop all of this is to leave toxicity behind. What exactly? I accepted that fictional shows be hated is a stupid idea. So I hate fictional shows. And fictional characters and, all that. Yeah. My sisters, in general, were very jealous of me, and I heard some things from them recently saying, oh, we are so jealous of you. You have to wait till you're so spoiled. And then there's my mom being all like, stop waking me in the morning. Leave me rest, you little bitch. I'm trying to sleep. And she was telling me, I was like, but please give me a drink. I can't do myself. Please help me. And she's like, no, this is not drink, you bitch. You're gonna get pissed. You're gonna be put down on needles. Ha, yes. And that's basically how she was acting like. My father keeps be stalking on me, helicopter parenting. My grandpa, every time I cried, he would tell me, shut up! And my brother, every time I told him, you can't have those types, he's like, I'll take him by force. And obviously, My family wasn't great anymore. They were all toxic, they were all mean, and they would cause repeat those behaviors a lot. And honestly, I wasn't sure what was going on until I saw a video with the girl opening my eyes that my family indeed was abusive. So basically, now, what am I gonna do exactly now about all of this? Now, I could tell some friends in the past I can't take anymore, but I have only one friend now, at least a few friends that are not terrible. Kara Rose and Daisy and Kai, they're not bad people and actually very nice. So, and Brody Boy's a legend, obviously. So pretty much, I'm really sad about what happened with me, and I do think I deserve better. And the sad thing is, I'm scared telling everyone about this at my school, and my helper, because I'm scared. Because my mom told me that they're going to take you to an asylum. That's right. If you talk about us, you're gonna be put into some quote insane. Yeah, that's basically what we're gonna talk about me. And unfortunately, Mom was like, I'm not going to school if you keep telling these shitty lies. Although I'm telling the truth, you're just trying to protect your little fake legacy of the horrible family I live in. You're trying to control like a puppet. Well, guess what? The strings are off.